Hello friends, welcome to my channel Quiz and Storyline. Friends, I kindly request you to subscribe to my second channel, Anokai Movie Stories, where I explain this video in Urdu. Today, we are going to talk about a story. At the beginning, we see an alien named New World, and it's the year 220,057 AD. Let's take a brief look at history. A few years ago, there was a devastating war between humans and aliens, which humans won. However, they killed all the women, and that's why this area is now empty, and you won't see any women here. Another unique thing is that the people you'll see have flames of fire on their heads, which are called sound flames. In this area, there's a strange ability where a person can understand the thoughts of another without them saying anything. The people here control their thoughts so that no one can read their minds. The town also has a mayor, after whom the town is named. The story moves forward, and we see our main character, Spider-Man, also known as Topic, who is an orphan and is traveling somewhere with his dog. His parents were killed during the war, and when he was very young, he was adopted by two people named Ben and Sally. Topic is the youngest in the entire town, which is why everyone cares for him and explains even the smallest things to him. However, he can't control his thoughts, so people easily understand what he's thinking. Other people control their thoughts to keep their ideas hidden, but Topic is different in this matter. That's why, when he's in the forest and someone approaches him, he keeps repeating his name in his mind, so the person can't figure out what he's actually thinking. He came up with this new method, which is quite effective for him. It's winter, and Topic is sitting at home when Danny, the mayor's son and the town's national hero, arrives. Because of this, Danny is filled with arrogance and starts teasing Topic, leading to an argument between them. During the quarrel, Topic creates a giant snake using his thoughts, which causes Danny to fall down, and they start to fight physically. Just then, the mayor arrives and stops them, praising Topic in front of Danny. He says, "You should learn from him. See how he scared you just by using his thoughts." During all this, Topic kept repeating his name in his mind because he didn't want the mayor to know what he was feeling. The mayor is the only person in town who has full control over his mind, and Topic didn't want anyone to know what was going on in his head. The mayor has taken care of Topic since childhood and taught him many things, which is why Topic respects him a lot. Even during dinner, Topic was thinking about what the mayor had said, while Ben and Sally were trying to explain things to him. In the end, they advised Topic to stay away from the mayor, saying he's not a good person. But Topic ignores their words and quietly finishes his meal before going to bed. Before sleeping, he misses his parents, with whom he used to spend time, but now he's completely alone, with no one close enough to share his feelings. On the other hand, we see a spaceship suddenly malfunctioning and hovering above the same planet. Everyone inside the ship is terrified as the ship starts to descend rapidly, and it seems unlikely that anyone will survive. The next morning, when Topic goes into the forest, he sees someone running away with his clothes. He chases after them but can't catch up. The place feels strange because a spaceship had crashed there the night before. Topic is shocked to see the wreckage but can't figure out what it is. He immediately goes to the mayor and explains the whole situation, adding that he saw a person but couldn't read their thoughts. The mayor suggests that it might have been a girl, which could explain why. They all then head to the crash site. Seeing the wreckage, the mayor says, "People from another planet have come here. Find them quickly. And topic, try to understand their thoughts as well." However, Topic has never seen a girl before, so he doesn't know what they look like or if they're even human. She starts searching for the girl, and suddenly the girl appears in front of her, running away again. At that moment, the mayor creates a cage around her with his thoughts, trapping the girl. She is caught but is bewildered by what just happened. She has no special knowledge about these people and their powers. Later, the mayor takes her to his home, where Danny is also present, along with other villagers. Inside, there are questions and answers, during which the girl reveals her name as Nola and explains that they discovered something unique on this planet that doesn't exist elsewhere. That is why they were keeping an eye on it, but their spaceship crashed. The mayor then asks her how many people her ship can carry, and she responds that it can hold around 4,000 people. This question seems strange to Nola, as she wonders what relevance it has. She then asks about the object on the mayor's head, to which he replies that they call it flame sound, which allows them to read others' thoughts. He adds that it doesn't work on her because she is a girl. Meanwhile, people start gathering outside to see Nola, so the mayor steps out to assure them. Inside, Nola fiddles with the device without realizing the potential danger. She accidentally presses a button, which launches rockets that destroy the entire house. Taking advantage of the chaos, Nola hides under the house. When the environment calms down a bit later, the mayor returns and tells his man that if they control the girl's ship, which is probably still hovering above, the sleeping people inside will be under their control. This way, they can take over her entire planet because they have powers. Hearing this, Nola, who has been hiding below, understands why the mayor was asking about her ship. Seizing the opportunity, she sneaks out and hides in the backyard. Meanwhile, the mayor orders his men that they need the girl at all costs, so everyone starts searching for her. However, Todd spots her in the backyard but says nothing to anyone. Instead, he tells her to stay here, she is safe. In reality, this is the first time he has seen a girl, and it creates a new and strange feeling in him that he cannot comprehend. As they exit, the mayor's men encounter him, so he controls his thoughts in front of them to keep them unaware. However, Ben, who has been raising Todd since childhood, realizes from his expression that the girl is nearby. Still, he lies to everyone, saying no one is there, and goes inside to check, finding Nola, which leaves him astonished. He exclaims, "Wow, she is indeed the same girl." Then Todd admits that he likes her, which is why he has hidden her. Nola, sitting at a distance, hears everything but remains silent. Ben then says, "If you truly like her, take her to another city. Because if you stay here, the mayor's men will kill you, and no one knows what will happen to the girl." He then shows him a map that would lead them to another city. Meanwhile, some people step outside. They were about to leave when the mayor arrived with some of his men. The first to come out is Siren, who is Ben's friend and does not get along well with the mayor. However, the mayor is very clever and realizes something is amiss, so he questions Siren, but he reveals nothing. The mayor then uses his powers to sense that the girl is indeed inside. First, he shoots Siren, then starts reading his thoughts. At that moment, Nola, standing inside, starts an old bike and breaks down the door, making her escape. Todd snatches a man's horse and chases after her. This infuriates the mayor, who sends some of his men after them. The mayor begins reading Siren's thoughts to uncover their plan. Meanwhile, Nola and Todd continue running, but suddenly they come across a ravine where both the bike and the horse fall. Todd feels bad seeing his horse in pain and puts it to an easy death. Then both of them move forward, walking along a zigzag path in the forest to avoid being tracked. Meanwhile, in town, Ben observes that the mayor is arming some of his men and sending them into the forest to quickly locate Nola and Todd. In the forest, Nola and Todd feel hungry, prompting Todd to attempt to catch a fish in front of Nola to impress her. However, the fish tastes terrible. Nola, who could read Todd's thoughts, already knew this, yet she pretends to eat the fish. Afterward, they share information about each other. Nola reveals that she has never been to Earth and was born on a spaceship, taking 65 years to arrive here. Todd jokingly remarks that she looks young for 65. Todd shares that aliens killed his mother, leaving only one girl in their town, who is Nola. Nola is astonished by this revelation. They then travel north, encountering flames along the way that indicate people are approaching them. After crossing rivers, night falls, and they decide to set up a tent as rain is expected. During this time, they reminisce about their parents, which makes Nola emotional. Todd comforts her, but out of embarrassment, she moves away to sleep. In the morning, Nola goes to wake Todd, only to find him dreaming about her. As soon as Todd wakes up, he shuts off his thoughts. They then move ahead and arrive at a lake. Todd starts drinking water, but suddenly an alien appears. Todd hides Nola, as this is the alien that killed his mother. The alien attacks Todd, leading to a fierce battle between them. Just as Todd is about to kill the alien, Nola stops him and says to let it go. Todd dislikes this idea, but he respects Nola's wishes. After 2 days of traveling, they reach a city named Frankie, which has a larger population compared to their town. Surprisingly, there are girls present there, indicating that the mayor lied about no women surviving on this planet. The people of the city flee even further from Todd's state, believing he is untrustworthy. When Nola mentions her city, everyone is astonished, but the mayor takes them along. Meanwhile, we see that the mayor has learned everything from Nola and then asks when her spaceship will arrive. Nola responds that it won't come on its own, she will have to contact them and send a message for anything to happen. Hearing this, the mayor says okay. On the other side, we see the mayor out searching for them. Along the way, he encounters a man from his city and tells him to come with them. The man refuses, stating that the cruelty the mayor has committed for years will not remain hidden for long and will always haunt him, so he cannot support him any longer. Friends, there is something that we are overlooking in this story. but it will soon become clear. Todd finds a diary in his bag that his sister had kept. This diary belongs to no one else but his mother, but Todd cannot read or write, so he goes to Nola and asks her to read it for him. As Nola begins reading the diary, the entire mystery of the story unfolds. In reality, the women did not die at the hands of aliens but rather at the hands of the mayor and some of her associates. The reason behind this was that no one could read the thoughts of these women, but they could read everyone's thoughts. The mayor couldn't tolerate this and felt threatened that her secret could be exposed. Hence, she systematically murdered all the women. The few women who survived fled here and established their home, which is why the people here are so terrified. Now, there was a man named Alwar behind all this, who was the same person the mayor met on the way. Upon learning all this, Todd feels intense anger and immediately sets out to confront the mayor. However, just then, the mayor herself arrives there with her people. Seeing her, the state residents become even more frightened and urge her to leave, but the mayor came to capture Nola and Todd because she knows they are hiding there. The state mayor prevents her from entering, and the mayor does what she had done years ago. She brutally murders more than half of the people and then calls for Ben, asking him to bring his son. Ben goes inside, but Todd gets furious upon seeing him. Ben says, "Your anger is justified, I know you have learned the truth," but he explains that they should do as he says for now. Then we see Ben and Nola coming out. The mayor is very pleased to see this, but in reality, it was a trick that Todd had cleverly executed. Therefore, Nola, who was present there, quickly disappears. The real Nola starts running along the riverbank to reach the person who could help her return to her planet. But a man follows them, continuously shooting, causing both to fall into the water. Somehow, they reunite and reach the shore, but their map gets lost in the water. Now, wherever they go, they will have to rely on fate. Shortly after, they see a spaceship that might have crashed here several years ago. Nola enters it and discovers that its antenna is still operational, allowing her to contact her planet. She needs 20 minutes. Meanwhile, Todd thinks that Nola is about to leave from there and realizes he should stop her. Nola also senses this. Finally, she connects the wire. Just then, we see that the mayor has arrived outside. She calls for Todd to come out, or she will kill Ben. Reluctantly, Todd has to go out for his father, but as soon as he steps outside, the mayor murders Ben. Seeing this, Todd becomes extremely furious and tries to kill the mayor, but it is not easy to defeat her. She uses her powers to create multiple illusions, leaving Todd confused. Gradually, Todd starts getting injured, and the mayor gains the upper hand. But then Todd uses his intelligence to create his mother's last image with his powers and then creates images of all the women the mayor had killed, one by one. Looking at these women, the mayor begins to feel uneasy and starts to regret her actions. Suddenly, Nola attacks her, causing the mayor to fall into the abyss and die. Todd is in very bad shape, but at that moment, we see that Nola's spaceship has arrived. When Todd opens his eyes, he finds himself on Nola's ship. Yes, Nola had brought him with her and tells him that they will be together here for a lifetime. The story concludes with this scene. I request you all to quickly complete 10,000 subscribers on my channel. We hope you all enjoyed this video and will like it. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your love-filled comments. See you in the next video.